Hi everyone. Okay, so as you can see, the setup in the back has changed a little bit. I was thinking to myself like 30 minutes ago, and I was like, how can I make my background more interesting? And I completely forgot that I have a mirror light thing here. So I switched it up a little bit. I will say the lighting from this angle is a little bit duller, but the background is definitely a lot more interesting. So I'm gonna keep it for this video and I'll just see how it looks, you know. But today we're going to be diving into a very interesting topic, which is I'm going to basically be doing a makeup look with some of the most viral makeup from the year. I was gonna do a video of the most underrated makeup products. Is a lot of the makeup that I own is just the viral makeup, and I only have a few that like isn't. So we're just going to do a makeup look with the most viral makeup products of the year. And I saw a girl do this. I'm gonna link her down below. That is what inspired me. So I'll tag her down below and put her video there too, in case you're interested in watching that one too. But we're just gonna get into it. I always prep my skin with using a little bit of setting spray. So the first makeup product that I'm going to be using is this Milani Make It Last Original Setting Spray. Now this has been on every corner of the internet for as long as I could remember, and I finally got it. I thought I bought the full-sized one, but I got the mini one instead. I guess, I don't know. So, but it's really good, and I do plan on buying the full-sized one, when this is done. And I'm just gonna do like 3 sprays. 4, I guess. And this stuff is so good. So the reason why I really like it is that it's, first of off, the scent is really it's nice. It's very clean, it's very fresh, and it's very comfortable on the skin. I've used setting mist in the past that would leave my skin feeling very tight, very dry, and just it wasn't a good option. But this one really is, and I have very dry skin, so I totally recommend it if you have dry skin. Because the other thing that I really love about this is that your makeup will last so long. I wore this on my birthday, and let me tell you, my makeup stayed until I took it off at 1 in the morning. So yeah, this is a really amazing option, and I'll link my blog post down below if you want to read the complete review. The next product is this e.l.f. Halo Glow. So this stuff, again, it's been trending all over the internet for its similarity to the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I believe that's what it's called. And this stuff is an amazing option for a base, especially during the summer when it's hot. You may want something that's just going to give you a little bit of coverage, but it's really going to be it feels like nothing is on your skin. And that's what I love about this product. It's super comfortable, and a little goes a long way. So all I like to do, all I like to do is just 4 squiggles. I don't really know what to call it. I'm having a bad hair day. But anyways, we're just gonna blend this in. And look at how pretty that is. It just gives you that natural glow from within. And it's just so good. Go in with some concealer. Now, I am not a concealer girly. I used to be, but I find that it just makes me look a little bit too pale and weird. So I don't really use it, but for today's video, I will. We're going to be using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Hydrating Camo Concealer. Woo! So this has been on every corner of the internet since 2016. Let me tell you, I have seen this for so many years, and I finally got it, and I love it. Sorry, I posted this on my blog, and a lot of people told me that this was the worst concealer that they've ever used and that they hate it, and I was really surprised. I thought that a majority of people loved and used this concealer, but I guess not. Anyways, I'm shade Fair Warm, and I'm just gonna do 2 little dots. I plan on getting my face waxed later, so care. I always go in with makeup even when I'm not supposed to, and she just does it, but yeah. Anyways, this is a great concealer, and look at how brightening that is. So it really brightens you up. A little goes a long way. And when I went to Hawaii last week, this was the only concealer that I used. I only used a little bit, but it's really good. It held up well in the heat. I recommend it. Same thing with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. It really held up well in the heat, a lot more compared to the concealer. I have a ring light here. It literally almost fell. Okay. Next, bronzer. So when it comes to bronzer, I only use the Hourglass bronzer. Now if you've been on TikTok, you've definitely seen this product. That I'm a sucker for is good packaging, and this bronzer has it. Let me tell you, this, look at that. Look at how pretty that is, and it contains little highlighters in it as well, and so it gives you and it leaves you with a really nice glowing shimmery, it's a very slight shimmer finish, so I love it. Little bronzer brush. And then I just kind of go like this. This is literally all I do. I just kind of swirl it all over my face until I'm happy with how it looks. And typically a little goes a long way. So I only do this for about 30 seconds on each side of my face, but it really depends on the day. Like in the winter, I was heavily relying on this because I got so pale. And yeah, this is just an amazing product. That ring light fell, but I don't care. And it's just worth it. Like if you're looking for a treat yourself makeup product, this is amazing. And I've been using this, mind you, for over a year and a month. It still looks good as new, and it's gonna definitely last you a few years. So it's definitely worth the splurge, in my opinion. And again, look at how pretty that is. It's just so natural. Mwah. Okay. Next, blush. So I'm gonna use two viral blushes. When you see them, you're gonna know exactly what it is. So first I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty one. Yes, because this one has been, again, it's been like trending on every corner of the internet. And so I thought, why not use it for today? So this is Nearly Berry. This is their cream blush. Their liquid blushes have really been trending. But when I went in store to like find a shade, I didn't find one that I thought would look good on me, so I just didn't get it. So I got the cream blush instead. And I'm just gonna use a brush to apply this. Okay, we're gonna go on this side first. I feel like this side's just more satisfying. See, look at that. A little goes a long way. It's just the most perfect natural flush of color that you can get. It's matte as well, so it's definitely gonna look like you're just like naturally flushed, which is pretty good. I'm gonna use a little bit more because I find that cream blushes definitely tend to melt off in the heat. They're like, you definitely have to like lock that in with a powder blush. Otherwise, it's just gonna melt off within a few minutes. Da, 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 da. So this is the Dior Face Palette. And you've definitely seen this, like on Instagram. It's everywhere, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. Every beauty blog has this too. It's just like the It face palette. And so I'm just gonna use the blush, like right here. I always have to make sure that I look where I apply it because otherwise it gets like mixed in with all the other ones, and I don't want that. Because one time I mixed it with a bronzer. It's like the space between them is just so tiny that you really have to be careful and like pay attention to where you're applying it. This gold highlighter is really, really pretty. And as you can see, I love it too. And then we're gonna go brow bone. Boom. Now for eyes, I'm super excited. So we're gonna use this Fenty Beauty How Many Carats. If you read my blog or keep up with it, you know how much I love this product, and I've been vouching for this since before it went viral. And so it's so pretty, and as you can see, I really love it. I use it almost every day, and all I do is I just get my finger. I find that it just looks the best when I use my finger to apply it. And then I just gently kind of swipe it, and look at that. It looks like water. Like, I don't know. It's like very pretty. And when you go in the sun, it's super shimmery. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing, Benefit sent me like a whole like package of their makeup, and I love all their makeup. I remember growing up and my mom would use the Bennett tint, and so it was really cool that they like noticed me and sent those products. But I'm in love with their brow products now. Oh my gosh, they're so good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of color in like right here. And I only really need to do my brows at the end, but I've been seeing this everywhere, especially if you scroll like on Pinterest. You'll see like the Snapchat story things, and then one of these will be there, and like people will caption it with the Snapchat. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like it looks really aesthetic. Yeah, this is a great brow product if you're looking for one that is gonna last you a long time and that is super beginner friendly. It's really, really good. And I'm shade 3.75. Next up, we're gonna do powder. So powder is something that has really been trending all over the internet, especially the Kosas one and the e.l.f. HD one. So I'm gonna use both of those today. And okay, so this is the Kosas one, and I find that this is great to go over on my forehead and chin. It's always a good idea to have some powder on. And then I just go right here and right here, just like very gently, because I still want to keep that glow. And then what I'll do is I use a little bit of this e.l.f. HD powder, just a little bit, because a little goes a long way, and it's super brightening, so you don't want your makeup to turn out like really weird if you use too much. And I'll just gently apply some right under my eyes to brighten them up a little bit and to get them a little bit more matte. Oh my gosh, I love curling my lashes. It's so satisfying. Now, what I immediately do is I apply my mascara. So this one, Lash Princess, has been trending everywhere, and it's so affordable, so amazing. A lot of these drugstore brands are getting a little bit bold with how much they're charging. This is really good because it stays at the price that it is. I got this for like $4, I think, and this is the fake Lash Effect one, the green one. I've tried all of them. This one is my favorite. It works really well and doesn't melt off in the heat. I make funny faces and I hope for the best. And it does kind of get everywhere, but literally all you need to do, that's what you need to do in order to get like a really good finish. So I'm not embarrassed. And I just wipe it off at the end, like let it dry down and then wipe it off. And then boom, you're good. And I got one of those lash separators, but those things are scary. Like I have it and I would use it, but it's scary, so I'm not going to. Because I tried using it multiple times, like a few days in a row, and it just wasn't working. And so I'm not gonna even bother with it. But see, look at that. It just makes your lashes look so long. And I'm gonna add some kajal. So this is just a black waterline, and this one has been trending on Amazon. So on Amazon, this is like one of the first results when you search up eyeliner. And so I'm just gonna add this on, and this is so pretty and adds a really striking effect to your eyes and really brings like all the attention to your eyes. I'm just gonna use it, and then what I do is I just close my eye and I lightly go back and forth like a few times, and then boom. I'm just left like with a really, like I just like it. I feel like it really ties the makeup in together and it just looks good. Ow. Ooh, this one, I sharpened it the wrong way. So there's actually like a shard and it's poking my eye whenever I use it, but it's okay. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'm just loving the kajal look. It's so pretty. Now, for lips, we're going to be using one of the most trending lip oils of the summer, and this one is the NYX Fat Lip Oil in shade That's Chic. This stuff is so good, and I wrote an in-depth review on it, so I'll link that down below as well. And this is so pretty. All I have is a clear lip oil on my lips right now, so it's not going to affect this, but look. Okay, and then the last step is just some setting spray to make sure that that makeup lasts long all day. I'm just gonna shake it up. And here we go. And just let it dry down and it'll look fine in a minute. Right now it looks a little funky. But here is the finished makeup look. I hope you found this video helpful and useful and that you want to try a few of these makeup products. I was going to do that underrated one, but I don't have enough makeup products that are underrated. Subscribe to the Beginner's Guide to Makeup to keep up with the latest on makeup for beginners. And yeah, have a great day, everyone. Bye.